Hello, guys and girls. We're at the Bellagio, lunch, and it's Wednesday. Wednesday, I believe it's the 20th of May 2015. Okay, you see, like we always do updates because, well, there has been a break and I apologize for that, but it's important to go for updates even for our a buffet like Bellagio, which I already know is good, and they will never slip up to the point, to the level where other buffets might have declined, you know, because it's Bellagio and they wouldn't do that. But you know, there are little changes here and there. Like, for example, there is an area here that used to have a long deli and cheese section here with other delicacies. Well, that's gone. They have a little bit more. They have added something at the very end on the other side, but basically they've added more tables. I never find that there is a massive lineup at Bellagio. They keep most areas open all the time, so that's very nice. If not all areas, actually. I don't remember seeing a section closed. They have a lot of stuff, so you don't feel like you have to wait for anything. It's Bellagio, so there is a little bit more class than some other buffets. I'm very pleased to say that it has maintained its quality, so everything you try will be good. So it's just a matter of working out whether the food that it's on offer is the right food for you, it's what you want. Personally, I always think there is a little bit for everybody, and what I like about Bellagio is that, as I said, you can try everything and it'll all be good. So you won't be disappointed. Lots of salad toppings here. They don't have artichokes, but they have lovely Kalamata olives. And then they have these absolutely delightfully and lightly seasoned garbanzo beans. You know, you would think, oh, you know, that's boring. But I tell you, I just tried it. It was awesome. It was really, really gourmet made. Here they had roast chicken and turkey. I'm gonna have to try and come back when they bring them back. And here you go, brown gravy, turkey gravy, mashed potatoes, and sorry, and broccolini. I'm scaring the lady. Some people don't expect it. I may have to show you people. I mean, it's not a large buffet area in terms of the station, so to be able to video some sections, I may have to bump into people. I apologize, or I may be bumped. Vegetable lentil soup. It was good. It tasted like homemade. Potato and bacon soup. I should really show you, shouldn't I? I'm holding too many things in my hands. It's good quality. Good quality. You got a lovely selection of breads. And here, oven roasted free-range turkey. You need to read this again. Oven roasted free-range turkey. Do you know what that means? Well, you do, don't you? Free-range is healthier and it's more humane. So I think free-range should be the way to go for absolutely every single item of meat and eggs. And milk and cheese. It's healthier, really. It tastes better, and it's really much better for the animal. I am going to ask if they have free-range eggs. I know that there is one buffet in Vegas that actually serves free-range eggs. And I know that some of you, especially those coming to Bellagio, will be interested in healthy stuff. So I am going to talk about that a little bit as well. Sauteed mushrooms, baby carrots, and a lot of veggies, very nicely cooked, very flavorful. So it's not like you have anything boring, you know. Really good. And here you've got citrus barbecue beef brisket and flank steak. No, I've eaten already. I'm full. Just taking a picture. Isn't that delicious? It looks gorgeous. Thank you. Sorry. You've got lovely toppings, and then you've got your sliders. They introduced sliders some years ago, and it's really taken off. And And other people have copied it too. Beef sliders, turkey sliders, and the Reuben sandwich. It's delicious. It gets to be beaten up a little bit, but it's delicious. I love Reuben. You know who introduced Reuben, I think? It was the Rio buffet in those good old days when it was absolutely delicious. It was one of my favorite. Okay, no, I'm not showing you the dessert section yet. See, it's kind of narrow. Oh, and this is the buffet where you actually have good pizza. The one and only buffet where you have good pizza. So remember that. And this is the only area of pizzas where people actually come and keep taking those pizza, serving themselves with pizza because it's good. So many buffets, they have this pizza and it's been sitting there for hours. It's just, you can hit somebody on the head with those and injure them. And here they just fly off the shelves. And I would like to have some more, but I am stuffed. Really delicious. It's really delicious. Even Italians will like it. The margherita, which is gone, was quite authentic. You got your shrimp and, of course, your lemon. I tell you, this is also available for lunch because this is lunch. So make a note of that. Pasta marinara, lemon cream pancetta and English peas. It's like bacon and cream. Cheese tortellini, Italian sausages, and rapini, it's a veggie. Chicken sun-dried tomato, blue cheese, cream sauce, cheese ravioli, fresh mozzarella and basil. So a lot of Italian offerings. It's usually quite good. I think the outstanding Italian pasta that I had this time on this trip, the most outstanding was, was at the MGM Grand. Absolutely delicious ravioli with mushrooms. But here it's good. You can always rely on good, solid quality. Black bean, green beans. They were very well cooked, and yet not overcooked, so just perfect, al dente. Chicken sui mai was the only one that I wasn't too keen on. But it might be a personal thing. It was well cooked, but the flavor I wasn't too keen on. Miso soup, which is average, but average, good. Shrimp and pork wonton soup was delicious, but I think they scoop up the wontons and there's nothing left. I'll show you. See? Nothing. There's one wonton. And the thing about it is that it's not overcooked, it's not disintegrating in the soup. I think that the broth itself could be a little bit lighter, to be honest. It's a little heavier. But the wontons are very well cooked. Chow mein, vegetable chow mein, perfectly cooked, very flavorful. Chinese broccoli, prime rib fried rice. And then you have pesto mashed, Mediterranean green beans, Boston baked beans, and new potatoes and mashed yam. There was a little bit of breakfast. We're entering a changeover time between lunch and dinner. When I arrived, they had some breakfast leftovers, but they actually were not leftovers. They had bacon, they had sausages. So if you come for lunch, real lunch, not on the cusp with dinner, you will find breakfast dishes as well. We are beginning to enter dinner. Roasted cod. Oh, everything here is really seared salmon. Really, really well cooked. Bellagio will never disappoint you. I have witnessed some sort of, this is your breakfast stuff still here. I have witnessed a minor decline in a couple of years ago maybe, but it was minor. It was still a good buffet. And so this is your breakfast range. Cheese blitz, strawberry sauce, and bacon. So you can always count. And the price, I think the price of Bellagio is actually quite good, it's average really. Check top-buffet.com for the details on prices and hours, because right now, just on top of my head, I cannot remember. I think it's around $23 but it could be a little less. I am saying that because I came here with my Vegas rewards, so I just can't remember the price. But Bellagio is not the most expensive buffet in Vegas at all. And it's amazing, actually, because the quality is good. So everything is good. pickled herrings. You've got here marinated calamari. You know calamari, it's quite a delicacy, right? It's good stuff. And here it's not, it's good. It's actually really good. I'm gonna go back and let these people through. And I want to show you, here you've got a little bit of a fruit salad, which now I wish I had had more of. Here you had smoked trout, goes off, flies off the shelf, chicken tabbouleh, and green lip mussels. I am going to show you, this is another area, section. This is the tiny shrunk deli meat section with cheese. They used to have a really big one. And this, we are, oh, lovely flake Parmesan cheese. Do you know where I come from? And it's not originally, but where I live at the moment, Parmesan cheese, oh, it's so expensive, and here they just give it away. And here, one of the really nice bastions, they make spicy tuna hand rolls and some Vietnamese. Oh, I'll show you when they come on, because you really have to see them. But they are really in high demand. So here, I want to show you instead the classic Bellagio Caesar salad, which they will put in these tiny bowls, and kale.
Is it just a spicy hand roll? Is that all?
They had some Vietnamese rolls. They had some Vietnamese vegetable and shrimp rolls. Delicious, really delicious. But the spicy tuna is equally delicious. It's the tuna paste itself that it's really well made. And here for dinner, which I have shown you many times before, but I won't show you this time, sorry, they will have really amazing cuts of fresh fish, you know, in the good sushi style, real sushi style. People will just fight off to get those. So today I won't show you, but it's the same as what I've showed you before. So check our earlier videos of Bellagio and you will see what I'm talking about. Really delicious. It's very popular. Personally, you know, I mean, it's delicious, but I'm not necessarily fighting for it. But I know some people are, and there'll be a bit of a mayhem there. Chicken noodle soup, Roma tomato soup, tomato soup. And now I'm quickly showing you the dessert section. It's so loud as well. It's very popular. It's not a huge buffet. The only thing that I regret is this. Okay, you got peach sorbet. I should really have it. Peach sorbet, raspberry sorbet, but I do prefer gelato in the traditional gelato containers, and I really like the way, say, Aria does it, or obviously Bacchanal. The M Buffet Studio B does it. Miraggio used to do it, but they've given up. In their overall decline. Bread pudding was delicious. It's not a little bit too sweet for me. Here you go, sugar-free apple pie, sugar-free Napoleon. Look, they are truly like as they make them in Italy, guys. It's really delicious. In Italy, they call them pasticceria or pasticcini or paste. Really delicious. This is sugar-free, so it's not quite so full of, it's not too sweet. So I have two of them. Sugar-free blueberry cheesecakes, sugar-free lemon mascarpone. It's all very good quality. And then you've got your chocolate eclair, pecan tarts, chocolate chip cookies, gluten-free chocolate cake. I know a couple of people that would be happy about this, gluten-free chocolate cake. So Bellagio is a really, if you don't know where to go and you really can only visit, say, one buffet, I would say come to Bellagio. You know, because they really have something for everybody, truly, and it's good quality food. Actually, it's well prepared. In some areas it's not as grand as Bacchanal, but Bacchanal has some heavy dishes. I mean, it took me a whole day to recover. You know, they're deliciously cooked, but they are heavy. And lots of carbs, you know, lots of cream. And for me, for one-off, I think Bellagio is the still all-around good buffet, all-around good solid buffet. MGM Grand is equally good, maybe even better. I don't know. But with MGM, it's a new thing. They've changed relatively recently. I don't know if they're going to keep it up. Bellagio will always keep it up. I don't think Bellagio will want to, decline in quality. It would be a huge dichotomy, wouldn't it? It would be a contradiction. So Bellagio, I was sitting in this area, but I actually gave up my seat because I'm going now. So Bellagio, this is it. It's rather nice and it's a civilized environment. It's lovely. The service is good. This is where I was sitting. It's lovely, isn't it? It's lovely. So, but check our page on top 10 best buffets in Vegas, which also includes the affordable ones, really affordable ones. Sometimes you'll be surprised at what you can find on the list, and it's been updated right now. In fact, if you're watching this at the end of May 2015, it'll already have been updated. All pages should be updated by June 2015. It takes some time to update everything. And also we're posting new videos, of course, all the time. And if you don't see it, feel free to ask us. And also, there's a closed section. There's a closed section. I would be proved wrong. But really, there's no need. I'll show you the lineup. Oh, by the way, if you have a My Vegas invitation or reward that you've redeemed, and you happen to be pearl, gold, blue, or black, you see, I want to show you the really non-existent lineup, which is great. Then you will skip the lineup. When I arrived, there were about, 6 people lining up, and I skipped the lineup because I'm pearl, and many of you are pearl, I'm sure. So, okay, guys. Well, it's been a pleasure. This is actually my last buffet before I go back, but I will be back in about a month and a half time, roughly speaking, depending on my other trip, how long that trip takes. I'm doing another long trip somewhere else. So, as I say, feel free to ask questions. I may not be able to reply on this channel, but I do read all your channel messages and I do post them. We do moderate them, we post them. So they'll be posted, they'll be public. I may not be able to reply. Forgive me if I don't. It's nothing personal. It's just sometimes I have time, sometimes I don't. So they just get published and that's it, okay? But check us out on top-buffet.com and have a wonderful time in Vegas. Bellagio, as always, a good, reliable buffet. Bye-bye.